Hello and thanks for stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, the infected game mode is now in the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta. Now, normally I'd be excited for game modes like this because I love party game modes. I love games like Gun Game. I love games like Sharpshooter, like One in the Chamber. I love games like that. But there's some issues I have with the infected in Infinite Warfare's beta. Now, first off, when you hop into a match, there's two teams. There's your team and there's the enemy team. But the enemy isn't really your enemy. I know it's a little confusing, but they'll show up as an enemy on your screen, meaning they'll have the red crosshair, they'll have the red name tag, they'll have the red health bar. You'll even get target assist when you look at them, but you can't kill them. That's the really big issue I have with this, is they'll actually be enemies. They'll show up as enemies on your screen, so it's really confusing whether it's someone who's infected or it's just someone on the enemy team who is really kind of your teammate. And another issue with this is your teammates on your team, meaning they'll have the blue crosshair or the blue name tag, so you know, they'll look as your teammate, they can get infected as well. So I mean, literally you'll be like, oh, is that dude an enemy? No, he has a blue name tag, he's not. But he's actually infected and he could kill you. Like that is really confusing, and I hope they change that immediately because it's kind of impossible to play this game mode. The only real way to tell if someone is an enemy is if they're running around with a knife. And I mean, it may sound simple, but I mean, once you get into the game and you have people, I mean, the game mode just came out, and every time you get into a lobby, people are playing it for the first time, so they're super confused and they're trying to shoot you if they're on the enemy team. And they're like, why can't I kill you? It's because of this system they implemented, and I really don't like it. But one thing that I do enjoy is after 4 or 5 kills, you get an automatic resupply of all your ammo, which is pretty nice, especially because if you use the EMC, you can try to get a nuke, since it does have that nuke gun skill, I guess. I don't really know what to call it, or trait. So it's pretty cool. I love trying to get nukes in Call of Duty Ghosts, especially since it was really hard to get ammo, and it was kind of a challenge, and it wasn't really easy for that many people, especially because in Ghost, you kind of had to camp on the maps. It was really hard for me, at least. I'd have to camp and kind of move around, because once you became that last person alive, it was really hard to stay alive. So another thing I wish they would do is change up the guns you're able to use. Right now, we're only allowed to use the S-Ravage, which is a classic Call of Duty weapon. It's the Spaz 12. We're allowed to use that, and then the EMC, but those are the only 2 weapons I've seen to be able to use, because I played at least 4 or 5 matches, and those are the only guns I've been able to use. So it'd be nice to try to get nukes on other weapons. I mean, having nukes on only certain weapons, kind of, I don't know, I don't really prefer it compared to just nukes like in Modern Warfare 2 or Ghost, or the KM strikes. But I mean, it's a cool new thing. But yeah, I definitely hope they add more weapons soon, and I definitely hope that they change up this whole teammates are not your teammates and enemies are your teammates. It's really confusing, and it'll be a little bit, I mean, it may sound confusing when I'm trying to explain it, but once you get into the game mode, it'll become clear to you. And that's pretty much all the information I have for you guys today. Definitely let me know what you guys think of the infected game mode down below in the comment section. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to me, stay tuned to notify when more videos, and without further ado, my name is Sabr, I'm out. Peace.
Step on the edge.